this is Thomas Naylor from Duckling Daycare. How is everyone today? Well, I've been outside and I've seen what's happening at the shop so far. I told you I'd do another show again. You see, look, I've done it. I've set up another camera there and another camera here. And that camera I told you about, I've got a camera over here. I've got many lights and anything. I'm just about learning everything because, like, from being outside, I've had to point everything everywhere. I'm a fast learner, and yeah, I'm like on rocket fuel. We have survived one more day on this planet, and we will survive many more. We went out to do some shopping. Hooray! So, how was it? Hooray, we survived. So, we went to Sainsbury's today, and we both walked up quite happily. We'll do some shopping, and this great big line, S, and it showed a sign, one person, one. So it's like, I said, do you want to go or do I want to go? She said, I'll go, so I walked back to the car, sat in there, did some playing on the phone, the air conditioning, and you know what? I went to speak to you guys, didn't I? Well, that live video, didn't I? You remember that? And so there we are, talking about Sainsbury's. You remember that one? And yes, Sainsbury's. You remember that lovely place? And that's where I couldn't actually go outside and take that photo, could I? So, yes, that man with the trolley. I'm sure he's going to go and claim this on the internet. Well, I hope we won't find him and he won't go after me. Yes, I spoke to the wife about it, and she said that in Sainsbury's everyone was quite nice and polite, but she said it was fairly empty with shelves, but there was stuff. She got stuff from Argos, and she said you had to pre-order it, and they put it down and walked away, and then you had to pick it up, and it was like a leopard's colony, so somehow you were surrounded by something and they didn't want to catch it. So they didn't have face masks on, they had gloves, so you had to pick it up an arm length away from them and they ran away from you. And this was at Argos in Sainsbury's. So that's how it worked out. She went to pick up one of those spinny things for the washing. So that was that. And then she went to pick up some other things as well. Instead of, like last time when they were doing assigned tills when you walked to them, they were doing the marked places to step behind people. They're doing that this time because some people are not paying attention, are they? You're not supposed to stand too close to people. You're supposed to have some space between. Don't stand close. Have some space. Come on. Everyone knows this. Come on. It's easy. Don't stand close to someone. Have some space. There's markings on the floor. Everyone can know what they are. Everyone can see them. They're all marked down, and I'm sure they're in either very dark colours or very light colours, whichever they put down. So now all the tills have got them, so it's not like it's difficult now. So they're not a great big long line around the back of the store now. So it should be easier, and then don't think there's a great long line. I wasn't in there, so I'm sure somehow it's become some sort of easier idea or easier where it's come round to. I'm not sure if it's going to stay that way, and I haven't heard of any sort of terrible thing that's happening. So any of you troublemakers out there, I will find you. So behave yourselves, because everyone has been just so nice now. let's keep it this way, because this is good, isn't it? Everyone who's behaved themselves, give a pat on your back, because this is how we got this far, isn't it? Because if we carry on this way, it will be gone by tomorrow. Well, that's the whole point of saying it, because tomorrow could be the next day or the next day after that, you know what I mean? Tomorrow is just another saying of next day and the next day after that. The English time of when it starts and when it goes. So yes, Sainsbury's. So yes, everyone's got to remember going to the shops now. You must consider that it's going to be one adult going to the shops. If you do take your kids to the shops, do not take all of them with you. I will tell you about littles after, because that's where it comes into. So going back to Sainsbury's. One person per shopping. There are empty shelves. They are trying to fill them up. They are. I'm not their spokesman. I'm not anything to do with them, but I'm just saying they will try and fill them up probably, because they wish to make money and they wish to help you. Trying to help everyone. So give them enough time and space to do it, and they will fill the shelves. But give them time. So when they fill the shelves, you can buy their items. So once that happens, you'll be a good one. We went to Lidl's and we both walked up to the doors. You can cheat the thing. I'm not saying you should always do this. It's one adult per shop. Again, the security guard at the door caught us, so I had to wait outside. It's fair. Okay, so yes, one person goes into the store. So I had to wait outside, and another two people came up. He had to wait outside, and a few other people did, and I think two elderly people went in, and then two women went in, and these two guys got upset, and a whole lot of other people had to go in by one, and a line started up, and it got very complicated. It's these problems, and lines started from different directions. When you approach these stores, it's difficult to know where you start and where you finish from. I don't know, maybe some people were actually at Lidl's at that particular time today. Where it started from one side and it started from the other, and a whole group of a big family came up, and there was about 4 children, and that's about four adults. So only one adult and one child could get in. So big families, don't bring all your children out because they won't get in. Another thing, it's not today, but gathering in big areas is not a good idea, because not now, but generally it's a bad thing, because that's called socialisation, and that's not what the police like. So don't try and do it, because the police get upset about it. But once I did get in, it wasn't too bad. It was okay. I didn't see empty shelves. Things weren't terrible. There were a couple of empty cages of lots of the tech things, you know, like the power saws or bits and bobs like that. The only thing I wanted was like the brush, pneumatic brush, to clean the floors at the outside. I managed to get it. Apart from that, it's all fine. So it's good on me. Nothing went wrong. So 50 quid for me, and that's good. I got what I needed. The wife got what she wanted, and none of us got any sort of problems or any issues whatsoever. It worked out. Thumbs up. So everyone's just got to plan what you need. So you got your water. Yes, you got to do one in, one out, and yes. And you get that brush for the floor, and it's very useful for the floor. So yeah, I've got that, and yeah, I found no problems in the store at all. There was no queuing, really, that much. They had distance on the floor. I didn't have to worry about anything like that. When I walked around the store, there were some bins that were empty, and it was being moved around, so that wasn't a problem for me. I had to keep away from the person moving around, obviously, and just do what I could do best, and just keeping my distance from everyone, really. And then just went to pay. It was very simple. Actually polite to people, like everything. And I went to pay after that, and with that they got that screen. Like most shops, big see-through screen. And now, I'm not sure if everyone knows, but it's a £45 limit on contactless now. So if anyone's going to do any shopping now, if you spend up to £45, you can use your contactless card. And I'm not trying to encourage you to steal cards and use £45 to use them. I'm not trying to do that. All I'm trying to do is give you guys the idea that you can do it up to £45. Makes it easier for you to stop you that happens if you can just stop what you're doing. People tell me it makes it much easier. And yeah. So this is how it goes. Paid for my item. I left no problems whatsoever. I didn't trouble anyone. The security guard was very nice. Someone was complaining about him, but no one complained about someone. I became that along with people. I basically don't complain about someone unless they really annoy me. Like that. I'm basically someone that can get along with anyone if they annoy me. So let's just put this down to points now. So if you guys do some shopping at Sainsbury's, it's strict now. One person per shop. Inside, I'm guessing there's still the free product variety. The wife didn't tell me anything that's different. There are still some bare shelves. I'm guessing that the wife is shopping. So we've still got to be a bit more considerate of other people, of what people need. You need to think about what you need, like water and protein, meat, you need vegetables, maybe nuts, bananas, basic things to keep you going, and then you need carbs, it's like bread, pasta, if you're a vegetarian, like tofu, a bit like that. I'm not a dietitian, everyone, please don't tell me I'm doing things wrong. I'm just trying to give you guys ideas off the top of my head because I'm kind of thinking about it myself. I'm going through the motions because I've already had to put my ideas forward because I've always liked to have a vitamin C tablet, and recently they've been not having the topical, so I've been having to use less and less of them, and starting in a time when they don't have them, they will like, what am I going to not be able to find enough tonic recently, so yeah, going straight up into water, to bring my sugar level down, so I'm going to be like screaming, you know, what it's like, what that's something you want. So yeah, everyone's going to find out what you really need, what you can get. Everyone do the math or do your homework. You can get things from the shops to make things, and you can make things you need to have. So everyone needs to do their homework. I need to, you need to, everyone needs to. It's the way it happens now. This is the world. It's just hit all of us now. It's always been this way. But sadly it's shown it now. We have depended on the shop. And yeah, it depends on them, and well, everyone, this is it. You must survive now. And once again, I will be doing up another fun video for you. I don't want to depress you, but that's not the idea. And I have got lighting up there, lighting down here, lighting over there, and you'll find a difference in the quality of the camera because that camera died on me. That's why I'm using this camera now. Battery ran out. So you might find it different in the slightly speedier than everything else. So yeah. This speed is slightly different from the other one. So yeah, it's still 410. This one is one of the action cameras for everyone. Welcome to Action Camera Video. This is the quality you will get. You can judge it for yourself. First off, that. Half of this. You'll see for yourself. Normally I think it's the same, or sometimes it's not. So I generally don't mind. I've got all these lights available. As long as I've got enough light, it all works. And hopefully you got to hear me. Otherwise it's all going to miss. Today, Sainsbury's, one person in, each person shopping. Limited shopping. Stay 2 meters away from each other over this. Be nice to each other. And don't crowd, because that's not the idea. Just can go to bed. Stay away from each other and be nice. Middle, again, one person. If you're going to go to the shop with your kids, take one kid, not all of them. If you're going to go to the shop, you're going to go to your shop with yourself, because you won't be able to gain all at the same time. You can go in separately. Don't quote me on these things, please. So just leave me out of that. But yeah, it's one person. Yeah, just leave that with me. But yes, one person shopping, that's the rule. And yes, as always, in the door again, leave your space at the till, leave your space when you're shopping, and if you can, don't encroach on people's places. Very easy. Be polite to people and just make it easier for everyone else. As I would try and be polite to you. If you could do the best, be polite to me. That would be the world. Because that would be the world for me. So, on this wonderful note, if you have watched this video, it is the world for me. Even though I like to do a live show, this is a recorded show. It's my studio now. It's getting better. Seriously, it's getting better. I'm getting more things up. And yeah. I'll find the fire extinguisher for it. Yeah, alright. Find the fire extinguisher. Yes. And everyone have nice evening. This is Tom Snaylor and Duckling Daycare signing off. Goodbye.
What?